It's a battle that we have spoken of for the last 5 days. It would seem almost impossible to achieve that the BJP would create a footprint in Tamil Nadu, a bigger footprint than what it currently has in the state. But what the Prime Minister has made clear from the last 5 days is that he has drawn that line in the sand. He is intent that Tamil Nadu, in fact, he said it in so many words that Tamil Nadu this time around is going to throw up results that are going to surprise the entire country. A wave will rise from Kanyakumari that will travel all the way up till Kashmir. But what is the agenda that the BJP has gone with in order to harness this wave? It's Shakti, Sengol and Sanatan that the BJP is taking as its message to the people in the south. Underlined again by the Prime Minister in his rally at Salem, the final rally that he held over the last 5 days that he has been on a blitz across the south. Remember, it was in Telangana on the first day itself when he first responded to Rahul Gandhi's comments on Shakti, when he said that this is a deliberate attack on the Hindu religion. And on the concluding day, in his concluding speech as well, this time in Tamil Nadu, that he again spoke about Shakti. He spoke about how women are worshipped. I am a Shakti ka upasak, he said, that 2024 will be a battle between those who worship Shakti, who honor and practice Sanatan, and those who are set to demean and destroy it.
मुंबई के शिवाजी पार्क में इंडी अलायंस ने खुलेआम घोषणा की है कि हिंदू धर्म की जिस शक्ति में आस्था होती है उन्हें इस शक्ति का विनाश करना है। हिंदू धर्म में शक्ति किसे कहते हैं, ये तमिलनाडु का हर व्यक्ति जानता है। इन्होंने तमिल संस्कृति के प्रतीक पवित्र सेंगोल की संसद में स्थापना का विरोध किया। पवित्र सेंगोल यहां के मठों से जुड़ा हुआ है, इसलिए ये जानबूझकर उसका भी अपमान करते हैं। इंडी अलायंस वाले लोग बार बार जानबूझकर हिंदू धर्म का अपमान करते हैं। हिंदू धर्म के खिलाफ इनका हर बयान बहुत सोचा समझा हुआ होता है। आप देखिए, और किसी धर्म का अपमान डीएमके, कांग्रेस का इंडी अलायंस कभी नहीं करता। किसी और धर्म के खिलाफ इनकी जुबान से एक शब्द नहीं निकलता, लेकिन हिंदू धर्म को गाली देने में ये एक सेकंड नहीं लगाते।
You heard the Prime Minister reminding people not just of the attack on Shakti, the anti-religion statements made in the past, but also about how it was the central government that installed the revered Sengol inside Parliament and how the opposition had mocked it. The point being made is very simple, that for long there is a binary drawn about how some parties are Hindi parties. They are parties of the north, that they remain completely antithetical to everything that South India and in particular Tamil Nadu stands for. Over the last 5 days, the Prime Minister has made an attempt to send out the message that if anything, if anyone is a protector, preserver and promoter of Tamil heritage, culture, Tamil history, it is indeed the BJP, and that shouldn't come at the cost of honoring, respecting and promoting their own religion. The question, though, is very simple at this point. Will this narrative, will this message really be able to hit home?
कोट्टई मारियम्मन मंदिर के ऊपर ठीक सामने लिखा है ओम शक्ति। मां मारी अम्मन यहां की शक्ति है। तमिलनाडु में शक्ति कांची कामाक्षी है, यहां शक्ति मदुरई मीनाक्षी है, यहां कन्याकुमारी शक्तिपीठ है, यहां की शक्ति समयपुरम मारियम्मन है। हिंदू धर्म में शक्ति का मतलब होता है मातृशक्ति, नारी शक्ति। कांग्रेस और डीएमके का इंडी अलायंस कह रहा है कि वो इसका विनाश करेंगे।
So the messaging is very clear. The question that we're asking is, will it finally hit home? Can the BJP really achieve its ambitious target of painting the South saffron? Joining us on the debate, Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of BJP, Harshvardhan Tripathi, senior journalist, will be joining us in a minute. Lokesh Jindal, political analyst, A. Sarvanan, spokesperson of the DMK. The very idea that has been practiced since 1967 when the anti-Hindi movement began, Sanju Verma, is that Hinduism, Brahmanism, Hindutva, Hindi is something that will always be opposed by Tamil Nadu. How do you hope to take the message of Shakti, Sanatan and Sengol and get votes in Tamil Nadu?
You know, Padmaja, I've said this on umpteen occasions and I repeat that there are a couple of things that are working this time in Lok Sabha 2024 for the BJP, unlike in the past. Obviously, much as we may want to deny it, there is a personality cult that garners votes. And, thankfully for the BJP, you have in Annamalai a personality that is going to at least ensure that we cross the 18 or 20% very crucial threshold in terms of vote share. I do know for a fact that unless you cross 25, 28 or 30% vote share in Tamil Nadu, for you to get votes in double digits is virtually next to impossible. But like they say, a battle well begun is half done. So I think in the case of Tamil Nadu, the manner in which the BJP is today the single largest party which is ready to take on the gauntlet thrown by the DMK. Earlier it was ADMK, then you have smaller parties like VCK, you have PNK, so on and so forth. But the fact that now the binary is between the ruling dispensation, the DMK, and the BJP out of nowhere, I think that itself is great in terms of setting the narrative building exercise. Now, will that translate into votes? I think we will initially get to the 18, 20, 22% vote share. We may end up with either 2 seats, 3 seats or 5 seats. But like I say, from 0 to getting even 2 or 3 or 5 seats, we have nothing to lose, everything to gain. We cannot go southwards. We can only move northwards, pun intended. But most importantly, I want to say this, that when the outsider, because the BJP is always called an outsider by the ruling dispensation when it is a non-BJP ruled state, be it Mamata Banerjee or DMK or XYZ, they always say, ye to bahar wale hain. But I think if there is one thing that the Indian electorate will not compromise on, even in the heartland of Dravidian stranglehold, it is when you question Hinduism, you question the very validity of Sanatan Dharma, and you don't stop there. You actually deride, you actually mock at, you undermine the very credibility on the basis of which 82% population of India gets up every day and says कि हम गर्व से कहो हिंदू हैं. तो जब आप हिंदू आस्था पर बार-बार धावा बोलते हो, enough is enough. At some stage,
that is again the question I'm going to ask. Let me get in Harshvardhan Tripathi. You are saying that across the country, the BJP is taking the message of Garv se kaho hum Hindu hain. I want to actually show you how the Hindus of Tamil Nadu have voted. Now, mind you, Tamil Nadu is not only the state that has the largest number of temples anywhere in the country. It is home to 2 Shakti Peeths and has a population of 87.58% Hindus, one of the highest in the entire country. In 2014, the BJP, which at that time was not fighting with the IDMK but certain smaller parties, BJP plus won 19% of the Hindu votes. In 2019, with the IDMK, it went up to 29%. But Harshvardhan ji, 2024 में तमिलनाडु में आप ये नारा लेकर के जाएं कि गर्व से कहो हम हिंदू हैं, इससे ये वोट कम नहीं होगा, क्योंकि अभी तक बोला गया है तमिलनाडु में गर्व से अपनी हिंदू आइडेंटिटी आप मत असर्ट कीजिए. एआईएडीएमके यही सोच करके बीजेपी से अलग हो गई.
देखिए पद्मजा जी, मुझे लगता है कि ये एक बहुत बड़ा भ्रम है, एक बड़ा मिथ है, और जिसको द्रविडियन पार्टीज ने कांग्रेस को तमिलनाडु से बाहर निकालने के लिए इस्तेमाल किया. दुर्भाग्य से जो राष्ट्रीय पार्टी का चरित्र होना चाहिए था वो कांग्रेस नहीं दिखा पाई. 1950 और 60 के दशक में जो एंटी हिंदी मूवमेंट हुआ, जो एक तरह से कहें कि बार बार ये कहा गया कि ब्राह्मणिकल सत्ता, पावर और जो राष्ट्रीय पार्टियां थी उनके खिलाफ माहौल बनाया गया. अब आज की तारीख में डीएमके ये करने की स्थिति में नहीं. भारतीय जनता पार्टी की पूरी कमान उन्हीं समाज, उन्हीं समुदाय के लोगों के हाथ में है, जिसको लेकर वो बार बार कहते थे कि एंटी ब्राह्मण हम मूवमेंट चला रहे हैं. के अन्नामलाई उस पिछड़ी जाति से आते हैं जिसका वहां एक ठीक ठाक सा वोट बैंक है, अपना समाज है, लेकिन उसके आगे अन्नामलाई कहते हैं कि हमारे और डीएमके में डिफरेंस यही है कि वो जातियों में बांटते हैं, हम जातियों को एक करके काम करते हैं. और नरेंद्र मोदी ने 2014 से 2024 के बीच में द्रविडियन लैंड में जो कोशिश की है, जो इनरोड्स की है, वो आपको रोड शो में दिखता है किस तरह से इमोशनल होकर महिलाएं दिखती हैं. कम से कम 5 से 7 सीटें ऐसी हैं 39 में से जहां भारतीय जनता पार्टी बहुत अच्छी स्थिति में है. और जो सबसे बड़ी बात है कि लोगों को अभी लग रहा है कि नहीं, नेशनल पार्टी का एक स्पेस जो कांग्रेस ने छोड़ दिया वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी को मिला. और यहां मैं ये भी कह दूं, एडीएमके के साथ हो अगर जाती तो उसके लिए नुकसानदेह था. ठीक वैसे ही जैसे चौटाला अगर लोकसभा चुनाव में हरियाणा में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ रहते तो उसको कोई लाभ नहीं देने वाले थे. जयललिता और करुणानिधि के बाद बहुत बड़ा लीडरशिप वैक्यूम है, उसको अन्नामलाई पूरी तरह से फिल कर रहे हैं.
नाउ you know, Sarvanan, one must not forget that the first chief minister of the state of Tamil Nadu was actually a Hindu Brahmin. It is a different story that after Rajaji, other communities gained dominance, the anti-Hindi movement started. Now the BJP is coming back with the cry that we are going to talk about Shakti, Sengol, Sanatan and put it front and center. What the Prime Minister did today. He said, all the comments of INDIA from Rahul Gandhi to Udayanidhi Stalin to A. Raja should be seen through only and only one prism, that you are attacking the Hindu religion and the voters must answer it. What do you make of this political strategy?
Yeah. Will I get uninterrupted time like how the other two panelists got?
100%, sir.
Thank you. See, the Prime Minister said today that we have lost sleep. It is the Prime Minister who have lost sleep over the impending doom of the BJP in the upcoming elections. That is why he is coming here and campaigning again and again. Prime Ministers have never come these many times to the state of Tamil Nadu. This shows their insecurity. And the very fact that the Prime Minister has forgotten that he has ruled this country for the last 10 years. He is still thinking that he is in the opposition. That is why he is making all these stale allegations of parivarvad, of corruption. They have unveiled a new way to extort money. The Supreme Court reined in and they exposed how the BJP extorted money from the corporates.
Please stick to the topic.
How much? 8,250
Please stick to the topic.
Crores.
Then you will accuse me of interrupting you. We'll go completely off tangent.
I wanted uninterrupted time.
Yeah, but you have to stick to the topic, no? Otherwise, you will bring in electoral bonds. Then future gaming will be quoted by Sanju Verma. Then we'll be debating something else. So you might as well stick to the topic. What did the PM say today? You have insulted Shakti, you have insulted Sanatan, and I will take it to the voters.
To answer any question.
I will give you 2 minutes, but talk about what the PM said.
That is why I asked you whether I will get uninterrupted time.
But on the topic.
Yes. That's
2 minutes
Please
on the topic.
Allow me to speak.
Go on.
In a democracy, at least here, at least in the studio, practice some democracy. See?
But you have to speak on
why
the topic.
I was bringing this 8,250 crores? The Prime Minister wants to forget. He wants to bury these issues by bringing some emotional issue. But the people in the state of Tamil Nadu and in our country have understood the evil designs of the BJP, trying to bring religion into everything. If you look at a party, if you look at any party, if you look at the DMK party, nobody, no other party in this country would have done so much for the oppressed Hindus. We have brought in 69% reservation. Who is benefited by this 69% reservation? They are the Hindus. Is the BJP, which has ruled this country for the last 10 years, have upheld this 69% reservation anywhere else? It is not the Muslims, it is not the Christians who are benefited by this 69%. This 69% reservation benefits the Hindus. Who is supporting this?
Okay.
It is the DMK which is supporting this. Who is opposing this? Who is opposing a caste census? Why do we want caste census? Because the Supreme Court says we want to increase the quota of reservation. We need empirical data. That is why we wanted caste census. But what does the BJP do? It says no caste census. There is no caste in this country. There are only 2 castes. One is male, one is female. And the Prime Minister goes on to say, no, there are 4 castes.
Okay.
Poor, rich, male, female. Is this how you trivialize an issue which has plagued this community, this society for the last 1,000 years? What moral authority does the BJP have to speak about the Hindus? We are the saviors.
Okay.
For the last 70 years, we have fought for them. We have fought for them. Just a moment. We have fought for their temple entry. We have made that every Hindu can become a temple priest. Will the BJP support this?
Okay.
If they support this,
Sanju
then we
Verma.
can say yes, the BJP is interested in
Okay,
equality.
the difference only is in the brand of Hinduism that you practice. DMK is the real savior of Hindus, so all of your pitch is not going to cut ice. You can keep talking about Shakti, it won't make any difference. Sanju.
Padmaja, now the DMK panelists had a lengthy monologue, if you notice, because I am accused of being very aggressive. तो यहाँ पर मैंने एक बार भी इनको टोका नहीं. I expect that courtesy.
The original Shakti on the panel. Go on.
You know, Padmaja, you are a very smart anchor. You know, you always say, Sanju Verma तो अभी ये बोलेगी. आपने ऐसे बोलकर मेरी जुबान पर ताला लगा दिया. मतलब अभी संजू वर्मा तो ये नहीं कह सकती that out of 656 crores, 509 crores went to the DMK from future gaming. 78% of future gaming funds went to DMK. चलिए, उसकी बात नहीं करते. I will stick to facts. Now, very important. I will not allow any panelist, especially on Padmaja Joshi's show, to get away by lying. इन्होंने क्या कहा पद्मजा जी? 69% reservation. And now I am telling for the benefit of your audience, that's a brazen lie. 1954, the reservation in Tamil Nadu was 41%. 1990 आते it became 69%. But the 69% reservation is not for Hindus. यहाँ पर मैं आपको breakup देती हूँ. Backward class reservation generals, only 26.5%. Most backward classes of Hindus, reservation 1-3, 13%. Denotified communities, again, the Hindu community, reservation 7%. Scheduled caste, Dalit Hindus, reservation 15%. Scheduled tribes, reservation between 1 to 3%. पर पता है सबसे ज्यादा reservation किसको है? Highest reservation to the Hindus. Hindu backward is only 26.5. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe between 1-3% to only as much as 13 or 15%. सबसे ज्यादा reservation 31.5% is for minorities, particularly Christians and Muslims in Tamil Nadu. Sarvanan, do not ever come to a debate and quote wrong data. 69% reservation हिंदुओं के लिए है ही नहीं. Please go back and see the entire breakup chart over the years. I'm giving you the average figure. Because, if I quote just one figure, it is wrong. I'm giving you the average reservation figure does not exceed more than 26% for the general community and does not exceed more than 15% for Dalit Hindus and does not exceed more than 3% for Adivasi Hindus in Tamil Nadu. That number for minorities,
so what's your
especially
point?
Christians and Muslims, is 31.5%. I'm trying to tell him when he comes and sits on a debate and says 69% reservation is for Hindus, he's talking not a white lie. He's brazenly lying, hoping कि कोई इनकी चोरी को पकड़े नहीं.
Okay, so the savior of Hindus argument, Sanju Verma says, doesn't hold. Let me bring in Lokesh Jindal. Is the BJP taking on the mantle which was abandoned by the Congress in the late 60s for alliance compulsions? They are saying you decided to go with I won't say separatist, but it was basically a divisive narrative of saying that India is two very distinct parts. The south of India has got nothing in common with the so-called Gomutra states. The BJP is now saying, no, we are one. We have always been. Tamil Nadu was considered a part of India until the Congress leadership of 69-60s gave up on it. Lokesh Jindal.
Padmaja, we are getting it completely wrong. The struggle is between the politics of exclusion of BJP versus the politics of inclusion. Look at the narrative of BJP. It identifies only 4 castes in India. It completely ignores the caste system which is prevalent in the society, and its politics is based upon completely denying that there is any form of caste hierarchy in India, a denial that there is caste inequality, and the politics is simply a narrative based upon religion. But the reality is that in Tamil Nadu, since ancient times, there has been certain forms of social reform movements, be it the temple entry, be it the Bhakti movement of the Alvars and Nayanars, which was against some form of patriarchy and social hegemony. And over here, when the Prime Minister again resorts to some form of a hegemonic disposition of the ruling authority of the center, Tamil Nadu people are going to react the manner in which they have reacted since historical times. And they are not going to buy.
How did you confuse the hegemony of the center with Hindu religion?
Yes. See, Padmaja, when you talk about Hindu religion, it changes manifold when we talk about states such as West Bengal, Tamil Nadu. Its character undergoes a change. It is more inclusive if we talk about in Tamil Nadu. You talk about Periya Puranam, you talk about the ideas of Periyar, you talk about issues related to gender, you talk about issues related to caste system. All these institutions, they have a different character altogether when you talk about Tamil Nadu and you compare it to that of North.
Really?
So,
हर्षवर्धन जी, so
narrative
दक्षिण में कोई अलग हिंदुइज्म प्रैक्टिस किया जाता है और यूपी का हिंदुइज्म ही अलग है?
देखिए पद्मजा जी, असली मुश्किल यही है, कांग्रेस पार्टी ने इस देश को टुकड़ों टुकड़ों में बांट कर देखा. राहुल गांधी, जो दूसरे उनके आसपास के लोग, विपक्ष के ढेर सारे नेता, वो ये मानने को तैयार ही नहीं होते हैं कि 1947 के पहले जो भारतवर्ष था उसमें ये अलग अलग राज्य हैं, उनकी अपनी भाषा, बोली, वेशभूषा. लेकिन जब देश की बात करते हैं तो जो तिरुपति में भगवान वेंकटेश का दर्शन करके आएगा, जो केदारनाथ में दर्शन करके आएगा, जो बाबा विश्वनाथ के दर्शन करके आएगा, जो गया जी में दर्शन करके आएगा, जो देश के किसी भी हिस्से में हिंदू आस्था से जुड़कर आता है, वो अलग नहीं होता भैया. दरअसल आपने बहुत ये कर लिया. दक्षिण भारत के लोग भी अब उसको स्वीकार करने को तैयार नहीं है. ये राहुल गांधी का हिंदू अलग, हिंदुत्व अलग, ये वाला हिंदुत्व अलग, वो वाला हिंदुत्व अलग, वो अलग नहीं है. असली मुश्किल यही है कि नेशनल पार्टी ने अपना कैरेक्टर ही खो दिया. राष्ट्रीय पार्टी को अपना जो चरित्र दिखाना चाहिए था वो नहीं दिखा पाए, इसीलिए डीएमके के पिछलग्गू हैं. भारतीय जनता पार्टी उस स्पेस को भरने की कोशिश कर रही है और मुझे लगता है कि इसमें उसे बहुत हद तक सफलता मिलती दिख रही है.
And the problem for anyone who says, Mr. Sarvanan, and we've all seen your poster, very nicely done, The problem is that in Tamil Nadu, you actually have cities. You can get rid of BJP. But how will you get rid of Ten Kashi, which literally means the South Kashi, Chin Kashi, which means the Little Kashi? How will you get rid of Ramnathapuram? It is right there in your state.
பத்மஜா, பாஜகவிற்கு வந்து தமிழ்நாட்டிலே எந்த விதமான செல்வாக்குமே கிடையாது. பாஜக வந்து இங்க வந்து வெறும் ட்விட்டர்லயும் அவங்களுடைய தலைமையகம் இருக்கிறது கமலாலயம் என்று, அந்த கமலாலயத்தில் மட்டும்தான் இருக்கிறது. வேற எங்குமே பாஜகவால வந்து ஒன்றுமே செய்ய முடியாது. இன்றைக்கு பிரதமர் வந்து இங்க தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்து நாங்கள் வந்து இதையெல்லாம் செய்திருக்கிறோம்னு சொல்லி ஓட்டு கேட்கல. தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்து நீங்கள் சொல்லக்கூடிய அந்த இடங்கள் தென்காசி என்று சொல்கிறீர்களே, அந்த இடத்துல வந்து புயலால பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. 2 புயல்கள் தமிழ்நாட்டை வந்து மொத்தமாக பாதித்தது. அந்த புயலுக்கு வந்து பிரதமர் ஒரு பைசா கொடுத்தாரா? சல்லி பைசா கொடுக்கல பிரதமர். இப்படிப்பட்ட பிரதமர் வந்து ஓட்டு கேட்க மட்டும் இங்க வருவாரா? பணம் கொடுக்க மாட்டாரா? தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு பணம் கொடுக்க மாட்டாரு. தமிழ்நாட்டிற்கு என்ன தேவையோ அது கொடுக்க மாட்டாரு. மதுரையில வந்து எய்ம்ஸ்னு ஒண்ணு கட்டினாங்க. ஒரே ஒரு செங்கல் மட்டும் தான் வச்சாங்க அந்த எய்ம்ஸ்ல. அந்த செங்கலை வச்சுக்கிட்டு அதுக்கு மேல எதுவுமே கட்டல. இந்தியாவுல 15 எய்ம்ஸ் கட்டினாங்க. அந்த 15 எய்ம்ஸ்ல 14 எய்ம்ஸ் கட்டி முடிச்சிட்டாங்க. தமிழ்நாட்டில் மட்டும்தான் எய்ம்ஸ் இன்னும் கட்டி முடிக்கவே இல்லை. இதற்கு என்ன காரணம்? தமிழ்நாட்டு மீது பாஜகவிற்கு இருக்கக்கூடிய வெறுப்பு. சென்னையில மெட்ரோ ரயில் ப்ராஜெக்ட், அதுக்கு வந்து பணம் கொடுக்க மாட்டேன் என்கிறது பாஜக. சென்னையில இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் எதுவுமே இல்லையா?
Are you done now?
சோ தமிழ்ல அந்த பணத்தை யார் கொடுக்கிறார்னா தமிழ்நாட்டுடைய மாநில அரசு திமுக கொடுக்கிறது.
Because we have a more diverse newsroom, my colleague Rohit Srivatsa tells me that actually what Mr. Sarvanan is telling us, I believe as a pointed rebuttal to Harshvardhan Tripathi speaking in Hindi, is that here in Tamil Nadu there was a cyclone and Mr. Modi gave no money, and yet today he comes here and he campaigns. He talks about the sanskar and sanskriti of Tamil Nadu, yet he makes the state suffer. Go on. Sanju Verma, respond now.
Thank you. Padmaja, I will not, engage in this long monologue, but I love Tamil, the language. मुझे नई भाषाएं सीखने का बहुत उत्साह है, and I can speak a few. मैं, तमिल तो बहुत अच्छी तरह बोलती नहीं, but just, 3 lines. Which the Prime Minister had said while celebrating Pongal in January 2024. He was in Tamil Nadu and he invoked Thiruvalluvar like he always does. He said, Thottanai Thuram Mandarkeni Mandarku Kattanaitu Thuram Arivu. What does this mean? In sand and soil, the deeper you delve, the spring you will reach. The more you learn, the freer the streams of wisdom will flow. In an obvious reference कि भाई ज्ञान लेने की चीज है, ज्ञान बांटने की चीज है, और अपने जो मस्तिष्क के दरवाजे हैं उन्हें खुला रखिए, इंक्लूसिविटी को महसूस कीजिए. सिर्फ इंक्लूसिविटी की बात करना, सेक्युलरिज्म की बात करना और हिंदू फोबिया फैलाने से सेक्युलरिज्म का आप घात कर रहे हो. नाउ लेट मी कम टू द मुद्दे की बात. मैंने तमिलनाडु में भी, तमिल में भी बोल दिया, अंग्रेजी में भी बोल दिया, हिंदी में भी बोल दिया, कहो तो बंगाली और पंजाबी और उड़िया में भी बात कर सकती हूं. एनीवे, आई जस्ट हैव दिस टू से पद्मजा. दिस इज द डेटा रिलीज्ड बाय नीति आयोग. क्योंकि कई बार जब नीति आयोग कहता है कि दी ग्रोथ में टेपर, तो यहां पर जो अपोजिशन के पैनलिस्ट बोलते हैं नीति आयोग ने ऐसा कहा था, नीति आयोग ने वैसा कहा था. नीति आयोग लेटेस्ट रिपोर्ट सेज इन द लास्ट 10 years 8.2 lakh crore was given by way of grants. I'm not even talking about the money from the 15th Finance Commission. Uska to pata hai 41% will go to states as per a pre-decided formula. But 8.2 lakh crore was given by way of central grants to states. And Niti Aayog says that there are 4 states which got a disproportionate sum of the money because of natural calamities, because of the states not being able to tide over bankruptcy related issues in some of their power discoms. These states are Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Kerala and Andhra Pradesh. इन 4 राज्य सरकारों को नीति आयोग के 8.25 लाख करोड़ का सबसे ज्यादा भुगतान हुआ है. And let me tell one more thing.
Okay.
There is only one more state apart from Tamil Nadu, but I will not name that state. Since यहाँ Tamil Nadu की discussion हो रही है, Tamil Nadu was wrapped by the RBI for actually showing loans taken from the central government through the WMA window as grants in aid, which is a very wrong thing to do. You have taken the maximum benefit from the RBI window. You've taken maximum benefit from the government's WMA window.
Okay.
You've taken maximum benefit from grants in aid. You get more than 10,000 crore every month as, GST devolution deficit grant from the central government. And yet you cry on national television giving wrong data, Sarvanan. Jaake Niti Aayog ki report padho, fir I will debate with you.
All right, I'm going to leave it at that. The pitch for the election right now is Tamil Nadu saying we are being discriminated against, and there is an imposition of an ideology that does not gel with the ethos of the state. The BJP, though, is not convinced or willing to back down on its central theme that we will give progress, but at the same time, we will not let the culture and religion of the country take a backseat. Will it hit home? We'll watch. For now, all gentlemen, Sanju Verma, thanks for joining me on Debate One. Let's